Cleetus McFarland is back once again, and what he has lined up this time goes far beyond just YouTube videos or small local events. And how he is doing it comes through events like the New England 900 and even possible ties with NASCAR's Truck Series. So, what is he bringing to the table this time? Let's find out in today's special episode. In 2025, the New England 900 at Stafford Speedway created one of the most unique and entertaining chapters in short track racing. The New England 900 was not a traditional modified or late model event. Instead, it featured Crown Victoria cars, many of them stock with quirky modifications like nitrous systems and even train horns. It was put together by Cleetus McFarland. At Stafford, the race drew in huge crowds, many of them younger fans or YouTube followers who might not otherwise attend a short track show. What stood out was not just the number of people in the stands, but the energy they brought. Thousands of fans came out, and it felt less like a normal race and more like a show that had something for everyone. For the drivers, it was a completely different experience from what they face in regular tours. In a normal modified tour race, drivers may spend $7,000 to $8,000 just to compete. A 6th or 7th place finish might bring in only $3,500. The math doesn't add up. It means that a driver can lose $4,000 or more in a single night, even if they run well. Over a full season, that becomes tens of thousands of dollars lost. Since many drivers are not full-time professionals anymore, the financial pressure makes every lap stressful. A tire bill alone can run into hundreds or thousands of dollars. A blown motor could mean several weeks away from racing, and when everything is about covering costs, winning becomes more of a necessity than just a goal. But the New England 900 removed all of that pressure. The cars were not expensive, the event was designed for fun, and no one had to worry about paying the bills through prize money. Drivers could simply enjoy racing, something that often gets lost at the higher levels. One of the strongest takeaways from the event was how it reminded people that racing is not only about speed, setups, and precision, but also about entertainment. Racing in the 1970s, 80s, and even 90s often carried with it personalities, rivalries, and roles that gave fans someone to cheer for and someone to boo. Big names like Dale Earnhardt built legacies, not just on skill, but on playing roles that fans connected with. Earnhardt could be the villain on the track, and fans loved him or hated him for it. The same applied to drivers like Rusty Wallace or Darrell Waltrip. Rivalries filled the grandstands because fans wanted to see the storylines unfold. By contrast, many modern short track events have lost some of that entertainment factor. Drivers are so focused on setups, chassis adjustments, and budgets that they load up their cars right after a race and leave. Rivalries do not get time to grow, and fans don't always feel a reason to come back week after week. The racing is still good, but without storylines, rivalries, or fun elements, it becomes more about competition than a show. This is why Cleetus's event mattered. When thousands of fans show up to watch stock Crown Vics with nitrous tanks, banging doors, and blowing train horns, it proves that people want entertainment just as much as they want competition. For drivers, understanding their role in the show becomes part of their career as they grow older. But when a younger racer first comes in, they may only care about winning races and proving their skill. But with experience, many realize that fans remember the personalities, the rivalries, and the entertainment as much as the results. Some drivers accept the role of the villain, others embrace being the fan favorite, but both roles are important for keeping crowds engaged. Denny Hamlin in the NASCAR Cup Series is a current example. He knows he's seen as a villain to many fans and plays into it, creating drama and interest. Without those roles, the sport can feel flat. The fans may want rivalries and big personalities, but the teams are focused on survival. That's why unique events like the New England 900 stand out so much. They show a model where entertainment brings in the fans, and the fans create the revenue. When the stands are packed, tracks make more money from tickets, food, and merchandise. That income can support the drivers and create a more sustainable system. But for that to happen consistently, the sport has to embrace the idea that it's a show, not just a competition. According to reports, discussions are underway that could bring Ram back into the Truck Series, and McFarland could play an important role if the plan moves forward. Although no official deal has been signed yet, the possibility itself is creating attention because it combines a major automotive brand with a popular internet figure known for bold stunts and racing content. If Stellantis goes forward with Ram's entry, this would mark a return to the NASCAR Truck Series for the brand after many years away. Ram last had full participation in the sport more than a decade ago, and since then, Ford, Chevrolet, and Toyota have dominated the field. Bringing a fourth manufacturer back would increase competition and add new marketing opportunities. NASCAR officials would likely welcome such a move because more brands usually lead to more sponsorship, stronger rivalries, and greater fan interest. The Truck Series typically runs about 25 races each season, beginning in February and ending in November. These events cover a wide variety of tracks, from short ovals under 1 mile to larger speedways above 2 miles and even dirt tracks. Entering this series is not a small project for a manufacturer. A team has to build trucks that meet strict NASCAR rules, develop engines, hire experienced crews, and sign drivers capable of handling competition against established names. That's why the connection of Cleetus McFarland raises eyebrows. He's not a longtime NASCAR veteran, but does bring millions of followers, strong promotional power, and a reputation for creating energy around motorsports. The uncertainty at the moment is how deep McFarland's role would be. On one hand, he could actually race in the Truck Series. On the other, he could serve as part-time driver, promotional figure, or even a brand partner, helping Ram connect with younger fans. Since he runs a large YouTube channel, manages events, and has several ongoing projects, committing to all 25 races may be too much. The idea of McFarland racing full-time is ambitious. Even though 25 races may sound smaller compared to the 36 in the Cup Series, it's still a major commitment. Each race weekend involves traveling, practice sessions, qualifying, and then the race itself. McFarland would have to decide if he wants to put his media projects on hold for almost an entire year, or if he prefers a lighter schedule. The promotional side of the deal is also important. NASCAR has been working to expand its audience, and influencers like McFarland reach millions of younger fans who may not follow the sport closely. If Ram does partner with him, it could be a strategy not just for winning races, but for building a new fan base. Videos, behind-the-scenes coverage, and creative content around the trucks could pull in people who otherwise would not tune into a NASCAR race. From a business perspective, this could be just as valuable as track performance. Now, whatever your thoughts are, write them down below. And while you're down there, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more upcoming uploads.